How to stop being shy with women. Shyness is a characteristic of a person's way of being. However, shyness can be a common feature of the character or, on the contrary, intensify itself in some routines or with some people. For example, it happens that some men have difficulties to overcome this emotional barrier when they observe an interesting woman and fail to appear natural in the conversation. It is common for a certain degree of shyness to arise when a man finds himself before someone he sees as interesting. In this case, shyness is related to one's own expectations and the fear that they don't like you. However, if you want to develop new seduction and security skills in yourself, remember that attitude is also educated. How to stop being shy with women. In online psychology, we answer this question. Why am I shy with women? 1. Man suffers because of his shyness. There are situations in which the person experiences as a traumatic event that experience of shyness that he identifies as the main cause for which he has not found a stable relationship. Therefore, when shyness becomes trauma, the discomfort becomes acute. 2. Low self-esteem. A man with this insecurity in himself is projected as undesirable before his potential conquest. This leads him to boycott his own communication potential through an internal dialogue centered on the description of fears. For example, the fear of making a fool of himself by not knowing what to say or staying blank. 3. The context. A shy man is not the same in any area. For example, he may feel better interacting with a woman in a regular environment for him, an environment in which he is comfortable, than in a space where he feels out of place. 4. He has few friends. This fact also increases male shyness. In that case, shyness is linked to the lack of training in social skills. For this reason, when a person has a solitary circle, as a natural consequence, they feel more uncomfortable when going out of their emotional comfort zone. 5. Previous experiences. The human being constructs his own self-concept from different ingredients. One of the most important is the past, understood as a legacy that produces an influence on the present. The previous experiences you have experienced in your adolescence may also have conditioned you depending on the type of memories you keep from then. 8 tips to stop being shy with women. 1. Do not get obsessed with the subject. This is one of the most important aspects. Generally, the man who raises this question puts negative labels on himself. You may be shy, but, in addition, you also have many more adjectives. Describe them and lean on them to gain confidence in yourself. A person can be shy, and also, charming. 2. Shyness is not negative. At least, it does not have to be in a definitive way. Simply, you need to take your time to have confidence in personal relationships. Accept your nature. 3. Set yourself goals that you feel comfortable with. If you evaluate your seduction skills in relation to an extroverted person who stands out for his charisma in the group plans, you run the risk of getting frustrated. The important thing is that you set goals that help you to evolve from yourself, without comparing yourself with anyone else. 4. Do not position yourself in an inferiority role with respect to that woman you like. Think of what you can contribute to others. Valuing yourself allows you to gain self-confidence. 5. Expand your social circle. If your life revolves around work, plans with your group of friends and the house, then you need to expand this framework of action. To overcome shyness with women, you need to expose yourself to the novelty of integrating yourself into new social spaces. For example, you can sign up for a course on a topic you like or go to the gym. 6. Talk to that person as you would a friend. Try to perform this projection exercise. Do not idealize that woman. She is a person just like you. 7. Visualize yourself facing those situations that you would like to experience in real life. 8. Experiential training. For example, a workshop on social skills and emotional intelligence can help you overcome some of the limits that block you. How to overcome the fear of rejection by a woman. Generally, shyness increases when a man wants to promote an approach with a woman that he really likes. In that case, the idea of rejection is the main limitation that the protagonist must overcome. That is, your own mind leads you to think in negative terms when you should live the moment without thinking so much about what is going to happen. From shyness, you imagine rejection as something really dramatic, but you need to relativize this possibility. Live the present moment, act without constantly thinking about how the other person will respond. How to be less shy with women. Turn your shyness into your ally. Think that, in its right dose, this quality also gives you the added charm of mystery and sensitivity. If you want to learn more men dating tips, click here to check the best program to help you conquer any woman you like.